Aloha, Scott the Azure Manager here. It's been a while since I've posted a video. I had some other priorities, life got in the way, and maybe you can see from the mess behind me I'm slowly kind of working my way through things. So I thought I'd try and get back into the swing of things and finish this email series off. And this time I've recently decided to try out Firefox as my main browser. I used it years ago and then Chrome became the thing, so I switched to Chrome. And I'm just wanting to see what the Firefox experience is like these days. And one of the things I noticed, it was nearly a deal breaker after I set things up, was that all my email tabs, whenever a new message came in, there was a little dot glowing on the tab. It's telling me I've got new messages. And from the previous video, you realize that I don't want this constant reminder that I need to go and look at something. So I wanted to turn that off. So I went to the Firefox settings, nothing there. So I did some Googling, and there is a way to turn off that notification dot. It's not easy. They don't make it easy for you. If you know someone at Firefox, or if you are Firefox watching this, yeah, fat chance, make that an easier setting. Really, it's kind of a lot of common wisdom these days that you don't want these notifications, or at least you want the ability to turn them off. And you can do it. It's not a straightforward process. So I thought I'd walk you through the process here. So if you're using Firefox and you want to turn off your notifications so you don't get that dot reminding you to go look at this email, go look at your email tab, new stuff coming in, here's how you can turn it off. So the first thing you need to do is basically change Firefox so that you are allowed to make these modifications. So open up your Firefox and let's see, about config. I'll put these instructions down below in the description so you can follow there as well. And now you can search for there's one item that you want to set. So I search for legacy. There we go. Toolkit legacy user performance user profile customization style sheets. You want to set that to true, which I have, but it was normally false. So you just click on it and you change the setting here. So that's the first thing. This allows you to then make the changes that we're going to make. Now you need to put something into your Firefox profile directory, and if you know where that is, great. You can just go right there. If you don't know where that is, then you can go over here to your help menu item in Firefox. Go over here to more troubleshooting information, and here tells you your profile directory. So you can either open it directly, or you can go here, however you want to do it. I'm a Linux guy, so I'm going to use the command line and go into it. But either way, this tells you where your profile directory is for Firefox. So now you want to go into that directory, and you want to look to see if there's a directory called Chrome. If it's a vanilla installation of Firefox, there won't be. Why it's called Chrome in Firefox, I don't know. But it is, so you need a directory. I think case matters, at least it does in some computers. So it's CHROME, all smalls. If it doesn't exist, make that directory. And then you want to create a file in that directory called userChrome.css. The U is small, Chrome is capital. User capital C Chrome.css. So you want to be able to edit that file. If for me, Linux, I can just use a command line editor. You don't want to use something like word processor, Word, or anything like that, but it may be a notepad or something, because it's just a plain text file. So you want to be able to create this file called userChrome.css, and then in that there's 5 or 6 lines that you have to put in. I'll also put those down in the description below. So you put those 5 or 6 lines in, and then restart Firefox. Hope that works for you. I made a few mistakes when I did this. I think I put in the wrong directory once. Once I had capital user Chrome instead of small user Chrome. There's the first line in the userChrome.css file. One of the web links I found didn't tell me to put that. Another one did. I didn't have that in there. So, I had to go through 3 or 4 times of rebooting and finding that as soon as my email came in, the dot came back, but it does seem to be working now. I think what it's doing is every time the title of the web page changes, and since Gmail updates the title when you have new messages, with the parentheses, how many new messages, that triggers this dot. And what this does is it actually turns that dot just invisible. It says don't put a dot there. So it's not just for email notification, just anytime the name of that web page changes, that would show up on the title bar. Then it's getting rid of that notification of that change. 90% of the time or more, that's going to be through email. So I hope this works for you, and I hope you see me next time. Bye bye.